I've got a confession to make. It's not really Edison. It's his disgruntled twin, Thomas. And I just wanted to be popular. I wanted to be popular.
I knew it all along. Hi. I have a confession too. I'm not Topher. I'm his dashingly beautiful twin bottom hit. And I just really wanted to know what it was like to top her.
Yes, I knew you were a topper. But along with everyone else, I too have a confession to make. I'm not DC. I'm Dallas. And I just couldn't help it. I wanted to know what it was like to really not want to be around people. And I just have to say something. Not being around people is kind of good.
DC might be onto something.
Right? It may be something onto something. They may got something right there. Like, people, 2 stars,
I didn't know that. There's no difference between you two then.
They're identical.
Welcome to Femmes React. We are here with Topher joining us again on our weekly watch of Pluto. We are to episode 7. Last week was an emotional situation, a little of a roller coaster. Aeun is mending fences with her grandma. They're getting closer. They are hashing out their history. There are things coming to light. Everybody is having class struggles. It's very relatable in this sort of like, I love you, I'm gonna do this for you, and very touching. And then we moved on to other things, which I am trying to remember. What happened?
Romance.
What happened? Talk about what happened. May just was like, I knew, right? And what else was there? There's a side couple. There was a bit of tension between Aang and Jan. I don't know if it was tension, but they were helping with the setup because Aeun was like, here, I'm gonna help you with this restaurant opening situation. And then May was like, I just don't want people to pity me. So yeah, there was a bit of insight into May, and then she doesn't want to go to this restaurant opening because she had a bad experience when she first was in hospital and then her friends visited her. Topher, anything you want to say before we get into next episode?
Pretty much just same thing last week. I'm just really intrigued to see who Pod's character is and why we care about him, why he's so important. Like, we've only gotten Ben in like flashback, and we got a little bit more of him in flashback last episode, although I thought it was going to focus on him, but I guess it was really more so to focus on her and her how she came to try and support her grandma and all this kind of stuff. But still, we're getting these little flashes of Ben, and I just want to see more of him, and I just pray that he's a likable character, because his actor, literally every single series I've seen him in, I hate his character viscerally. So like, I want to like him at some point. I want to like one character this actor plays.
DC. I mean Dallas. I mean, butter her. Butter him.
Yes, D&D, double Ds.
Hello.
I'm glad that May knew the whole time, because that also shows how she's basically the reason she doesn't want to be pitied, and she has like this incredible mind. But also it'd be very interesting about those things in which she did in the past, which is kind of like, she was blackmailed, but I don't know if there was this like big turn in her character after she became blind or whatever. But I think there is some repentance that is being made current May. Also, I'm just interested in the side characters and how they're going to reconfigure the side characters. That the cop, I know the top cop is going towards the fortune teller, but then who is the other person going to? And just, it'll be interesting if everybody's going to be paired up, or is somebody going to be left out in these musical chairs? So it'll be just very interesting to just see how all that goes. So yeah.
I think that is an interesting topic of discussion because May being blackmailed, I just kind of wrote off as a good justification, but maybe it isn't. Like maybe, it still is a legal system. There still is a responsibility to uphold justice. And so maybe that is a really big regret that she had because she didn't have what it took to stand up to her dad. I don't know how powerful her dad is. I don't know how he's harassing Boom and how he's doing all this stuff in the past. So I think I need a bit more context. But, during that scene where she was being evil, she did play the part really well. Like very convincingly, she was doing these grins and smiles in a very malicious, nefarious way. I don't know if it was just to draw us in and make us believe that. But yeah.
It wasn't her first time at the rodeo, so but then even if you are being blackmailed to get somebody off, if that person then goes off and do
I didn't say nothing, go ahead.
and they either get them off like a murder trial or a misdemeanor and then they go off to do something else, even worse or just as worse, when they could have just been locked away. What part of the butterfly effect do you play a hand in? So it is what it is.
เราได้รู้ว่าคนเราทุกคนสามารถที่จะสง่างามที่สุดในชีวิตในแบบที่เราเลือกและเราเป็นคนที่ฉันรักคือไออุ่น
Oh, that was a quick recap. We are jumping right into
เป็นไงบ้าง
เมย์ตั้งสตินะแล้วก็อย่าโทษตัวเองพ่อตายแล้ว
Okay, so you knew about the accident too.
But it's because it's a doctor. Oh my god.
แต่มันไม่ใช่ความผิดของแกนะเมย์ไม่มีใครอยากให้เรื่องนี้เกิดขึ้น
Well, who wanted this to happen?
Why would she think it was her fault?
Well, she must have made the call.
She's the reason that the accident happened.
She called Paul and was like, "Give me my girlfriend," and he's like, "What? No, I don't know."
ปลอดภัยดีแต่ยังไม่ฟื้นนะอาจจะเป็นเจ้าหญิงนิทรา
คุณเมย์คะคุณอุ้มมาค่ะ
Beg your pardon?
ค่ะอยู่หน้าบ้านให้ไปรอที่ห้องอ่านหนังสือเลยไหมคะ
She woke up with a quickness.
แต่อุ้มป่วยนี่
ก็ไม่นะคะดูแข็งแรงดี แต่ท่าทางแปลกๆดูไม่เหมือนเดิม
People
You
change.
just put some testing on it.
นี่คืออกอุ้มตัวจริงของเมย์ใช่ไหม
ให้เข้ามาได้เลยค่ะ
ค่ะ
เมย์
ในที่สุดเมย์ก็ได้เจอคนที่เมย์รักตัวจริง
You knew that from first. Okay.
What?
จริงด้วย
What? What? What?
Because they met before. Because they always met before. They've always met before.
What? Oh, what? No, that's Boom. Oh no, but they traded shirts for a day, right? Is this what happened? I'm so confused.
You always met before in all these series. They've always met before sometime.
There was a day where I pretended to be Boom and went to the high school, right? And that's why she's doing the favor of breaking up with May. But then May somehow knew that they switched as teenagers. Then Eun doesn't remember May because she was wearing glasses. Of course she doesn't.
Well, yeah, it's a she's all that paradox. She got glasses and a ponytail. That's a different person. That ain't her.
But she's been in love with Eun this whole time because of their experience in high school. But then she decided to date Boom because she can't have Eun.
Maybe.
Maybe. Or maybe she dated Boom and she's like, you don't remember me, you don't have the things that I fell in love with originally. Oh my god, okay.
ถึงร้านพลอยแล้วนะเมย์พร้อมไหม
แต่เมย์โทรบอกพี่ต้นก่อนนะ
แบตหมดอะเมย์งั้นเราใช้ของเราโทรกันนะ
ไม่เป็นไร ไม่ได้มีอะไรสำคัญ เข้าร้านกันเถอะ
I mean, charging your phone is important.
No, actually, I appreciate this because this is the first time that the phone's gone dead with them never plugging it in. There's consequences.
Yes, like not knowing that your girlfriend's ex.
เราก็ไม่เคยคิดที่จะห่างเมย์เลยนะ
Yes. Is your
ถ้าอุ้มคิดแบบนี้จริงๆ เมย์จะดีใจมากเลยนะ
ถ้าเมย์อยากให้เราอยู่ข้างเมย์ไปตลอดแบบนี้จริงๆอะเราคงดีใจมากเหมือนกัน
That look!
Nope. Oh.
Listen, I thought we were saving that as a reward for you finishing your book. After that plan.
The book is done. It's done on the inside of her head.
I wrote it in my head. It's fine.
She
ไม่ได้
Oh, they never do. I was like, this is a GL. Of course they're gonna continue. No, they're not.
ผมมาต่อคืนนี้นะคะ พาเมย์เข้าร้านได้แล้ว
For some reason, I'm into this double deception. I'm into double lies. Two wrongs do make a right.
ถึงร้านแล้วนะเมย์
What?
แต่ร้านน่ะก็คล้ายๆกับร้านที่เราพาเมย์ไปซ้อมนั่นแหละ ไม่ต้องกังวลนะ
เมย์ไม่ได้กังวลเรื่องสถานที่หรอก เมย์กังวลเรื่องคน
That's what I always say. It's never the club, it's the people you go with.
โทรศัพท์
we all forgetting our friends? Oh my god.
แม่พลอย งั้น อุ้มกลับไปเอาของก่อนก็ได้
No,
เดี๋ยวเมย์ไปกับพลอยก่อน
it's not that important.
งั้นเดี๋ยวเรารีบมานะ
Get yourself a smart watch, girl. You don't need your phone. Is aesthetically, I supposed to pick
เราท็อปของเรามาแล้วจ้า
stick out because she's wearing like color. I don't know.
นั่งนี่แล้ววันนี้วันซอฟต์โอเพนนิ่งมีเราแอนแล้วก็ฟรังพรุ่งนี้วันจริงเมย์จะได้ชิมร้านนี่ก็อีน่าก็ว่าอยู่ว่าทำไมถึงชวนมางานซอฟต์โอเพนนิ่งที่ไหนได้ก็ทำเพื่อเมย์นี่เองแคร์กันเวอร์แบบเนี้ยรักจะรีเทิร์นปะเนี่ย
No, you're not.
ไม่อ่ะ พอดีฉันมีแฟนแล้ว
She on her way.
เรามาแล้ว
อุ้ม
พอดีถามมือถือนานไปหน่อย
ไม่เป็นไรเลยอุ้ม
Can I look at the decor though? I like those flowers.
แฟนฉันเอง
They're like, girl, we all know is in a coma. No, that's
Like,
I mean, like, at least try to hide your disgust, ladies. My God.
what? If you do not change the tone of your face,
is this
Like,
view
May
real?
can't see you, but everybody else can.
I can hear the judgment on your face.
ฉันน่ะเพิ่งเก่งแต่แกเก่งนำเพื่อนไปไกลละเปิดบริษัทคนแรกของรุ่นเลยนี่คะทนายเมย์แต่น่าเสียดายอ่ะไม่น่าเกิดเรื่องไม่ดีขึ้นกับแกเลยคนเก่งๆแต่ต้องมามองไม่เห็นพอเรื่องมันเป็นเรื่องโลกนี้โคตรจะไม่แฟร์เลยจริง
Why does she look like Pokemon or whatever her name is?
น่าสงสารอะไม่ต้องสงสารเมย์หรอกเมย์ตาบอดแต่มีเงินใช้ทั้งชีวิตละสงสารตัวเองเหอะยังหาเงินได้ไม่เท่าเมย์เลยผ่านฉันไปคนหนึ่งนะนั่งทำงานหาเงินเนี่ยไม่จำเป็นอะพอดีว่ามีดาริ่งคอยเลี้ยงดูแหมขิงเก่งโซพัน
Ooh.
ล้านนี่กินแม่บ้านฝรั่งก็ถ้าอยากมีชีวิตเป็นแม่บ้านติดแกลมแบบฉันนะทุกคนก็ต้องหาสามีรวยๆนะ
Oh, it's not that easy.
We trying. Trust me.
That's right.
คิดจะพึ่งแต่คนอื่นอย่างเดียวไม่ได้นะ
Oh,
ฉันทำคดีหย่าร้างมาเยอะอะ
Mm-hmm.
ภรรยาส่วนใหญ่ที่ถูกสามีเท ก็มาจากแม่บ้านนั่นแหละ
Right?
She said, handle your own first.
You be like, you about to be traded in for a younger, better
ติด
model.
แกรม ก็ต้องยืนด้วยขาของตัวเอง ไม่ใช่พึ่งพาแต่คนอื่น
Mm.
but what about
เพราะ
third
ถ้า
wave
วันหนึ่ง
feminism?
พึ่งใครไม่ได้แล้ว มันจะไม่เหลือใครเลย
What? Did you say third wave feminism? Or are you just saying words because you know what third wave feminism is?
The right to
You
choose,
know
right? The right
Oh
to
my God, no. What do you?
Which wave? Which wave?
You know, third wave feminism is intersectional feminism.
Oh, which one's the one where we can have either or, whichever you want. You can be a housewife, or you can be self-sufficient.
What are you talking about?
Is the coast clear? Yeah.
I thought the whole point is we don't pit, one or the other against each other. That's our feminism. Okay, whatever.
เมย์เก่งแข็งแกร่งหาเงินเองได้คงไม่ต้องพึ่งแฟนเนาะแฟนเมย์เองก็คงเก่งเหมือนเมย์เนาะทำงานอะไรหรอ
เป็นไรเดอร์ที่กำลังจะเป็นนักเขียนนิยาย แต่ว่าไม่เคยใช้เงินเมย์ที่ถามเนี่ยเขาต้องการคำตอบนี้ใช่ไหม
เปล่าก็แค่ถามไปเฉยเองแต่อาชีพนี้รายได้ไม่ดีไม่ใช่หรอพอใช้หรอ
No, I can't.
ก็พอ
I mean, I'm still here.
Oh.
พอดีไม่ได้ติดแกรม
Women can be glamorous. What? Officer, we can do.
But like, why are we friends with these people? Because like even Ploy seemed to be happy that she was taking her down a peg. So I'm like, why are we friends with these people?
จะตาดีตาบอดนี่ก็ยังมันหน้าไม่เปลี่ยนเลยนะไอเมย์นี่มันเหมือนเดิมเป๊ะคนเขาอุตส่าห์สงสารยังจะมาทำเชิดทำหยิ่งชอบกดหัวคนอื่นทั้งที่ตัวเองก็มองไม่เห็นโคตรจะอีโก้เลย
ก็นางถือว่านางรวยนางพร้อมใครก็กดนางลงไม่ได้หรอก
เห็นว่ามันเส้นใหญ่หรอกนะเผื่อวันหนึ่งฉันมีเรื่องต้องขึ้นโรงขึ้นศาลมันก็จะได้มีประโยชน์ฉันคบมันไว้อีกแหละ
เราด่ามันซะขนาดเนี้ย
That's why they're
ชวนไป
friends.
ทริปยุโรปหรือปะเนี่ย
ชวนดิชวนตามมารยาทเขาไม่ไปหรอกปะมองก็มองไม่เห็นจะไปเพื่อ
จริง
ต่อหน้าอย่างรับหลังอย่างแบบนี้เหรอที่เรียกว่าเพื่อนแท้
I mean, I could have told you it wasn't true friendship from that lunch.
Right. That's because the sprinkling of spite made everything taste so much
เป็นไรห
delicious.
รือเปล่าเมย์
This is a beautiful restaurant. Oh my
ไป
god.
หากันไปนานจังพลอยพาเมย์ไปที
She's like, my girlfriend about to start some trouble. Please take me. I gotta go run interference.
ต่อหน้าอย่างรับหลังอย่าง
Oh, what is all this hair in your hand?
ก็เห็นอยู่ว่าหน้าห้องน้ำไม่
มีอะไรกันน่ะ
ก็พวกเพื่อนเมย์ดิ มันด่าเมย์รับหลัง บอกว่าเมย์อวดเก่ง ที่คบกับเมย์เนี่ยก็เพราะผลประโยชน์แน่จริงก็ด่าต่อหน้านี่ที่เก่งแต่รับหลัง
Doesn't everyone have that connection?
พูดดิ
ให้พูดแหละ
บอกให้พูดไงด่ามาเลย
ฉันไม่พูด
พูดเลยอุ๊ย
คุณพลอยมีอะไรหรือเปล่าครับ
Calm down, everybody.
ไม่เป็น
It's
ไร
just a
ค่ะ
plate.
กลับไปเถอะ
Is it glass or plastic?
ฉันผิดเองแหละ
It didn't make that much
ที่
noise.
ชวนคนที่ไม่ควรชวนมาที่ร้านอ่ะ ฉันไม่ผิดนะพลอย ก็แฟนเมย์จะเข้ามาหาเรื่องฉันเองอ่ะ
ติดเฟกปะเนี่ย ก็เห็นอยู่ว่าถอยหลังไปชนเองอะเลิกเฟกสักที
He's like, hey, look, we haven't started a fight yet, but I'm gonna show you what a fight's about.
ขอโทษนะพลอย ที่ทำให้วุ่นวายอุ้มอะไรอย่างนี้ไปคุยกันข้างนอก
We are outside.
They look so angry
สนุก
that
อยู่
she
คนเดียว
ain't
เลยนะ
busting
เม
my
ย์
innocence.
ให้เราแต่งให้เมย์บ้างสิ
ได้สิ เมย์ก็อยากสวยที่สุดในสายตาอุ้มอยู่แล้ว
คิดว่าแผนนี้จะได้ผลเนาะ
คืนนี้ ฉันจะทำให้ไออุ่นเป็นของฉันให้ได้
We get more high school flashbacks, so I have a bit more.
No, that's all you get.
That's literally all she had to fall in love with. Like that's
มาม่าโอเค
That's all it
เนื้อ
takes.
หอม
Yeah,
เข้มข้น
basically.
มีมอ
Love at first sight. It's one sight. First sight.
เมย์
Not second sight, third
เม
sight.
ย์จะกลับทั้งที่มันด่าเมย์ยับขนาดนี้เลยเหรอ เราไม่เข้าใจอ่ะ
It's like I say the same thing about them. That's just the nature of our relationship.
เมย์ทำไมเมย์ทำเหมือนกับว่าเมย์ไม่รู้สึกอะไรกับสิ่งที่เรา
We're
บอก
more like frenemies.
หรือว่าเมย์ไม่
get it.
ว่าเรา
It's like my stand-in. Like, you know, when Ming fell in love with Joe's back, but then he thought it was Ton, and then he found Bin, and then he was like, I was your back that I loved all along. It's like May seeing I falling in love with her, but then seeing Boom, and then being like, no, I was your face that I loved all along.
เขาได้ยินเพื่อนด่าเมย์จริงๆ
I
อะ
get it. Yeah.
เชื่อ
แล้วทำไมเมย์ไม่ด่ามึงกลับอ่ะ
เมย์มายินดีกับพลอย ถ้าต้องมีเรื่องกันในร้านที่ยังไม่ทันจะได้เปิด พลอยจะรู้สึกยังไง
เมย์เป็นห่วงความรู้สึกพลอย แต่เราเป็นห่วงความรู้สึกเมย์เราปล่อยให้พวกนั้นด่าเมย์โดยที่เราไม่รู้สึกอะไรไม่ได้
อุ้มไม่คิดบ้างเหรอ ว่าสิ่งที่พวกนั้นพูด มันคือเรื่องจริง มีอย่างที่ไหน
Even if it's true, doesn't mean they get to say it.
Right.
มึงด่าคนเดียว ถ้ามันไม่มีเรื่องจริงอยู่ด้วย
I mean, if you do have a big ego, and whatever they said was true, I can't remember what they said was true.
อุ้มเลิกเข้าข้างเมย์เถอะ
Say it to my face. That was my point.
No, but then we won't be friends.
ต่อให้คนเป็นร้อยด่า
Like you think you better than everybody. Well, it's true. I do think I'm better than every day, but you ain't gotta say
ที่สุดของ
that.
เรานะรอแป๊บนึงนะเดี๋ยวเรามา
Oh.
Oh, she was charging the phone. I'm glad
โอ้
somebody
ก
charged
ว่า
the
จะโทร
phone
ติด
these days.
จะแจ้งความคนหายแล้วเนี่ย
อย่ามาเวอร์น่ะ มีอะไรก็ว่ามา
แกอยู่คนเดียวหรือเปล่า
Yes.
ใช่ ทำไม สืบได้แล้วเหรอ
แกฟังแล้วแกต้องมีสตินะเมย์อย่าเพิ่งบอกเขาว่าแกรู้ว่าเขาคือไออุ่น เพราะ
Oh.
ว่าโกศลคือคนที่ทำร้ายแกจริง สาเหตุที่ทำก็เพราะว่า อยากแก้แค้นเรื่องที่แกไปว่าความ
Batman?
แบทแมนที่ขับรถชนเบน
Pot is Batman?
This is a plot twist I did not expect.
พวกเขาเป็นเพื่อนกัน
He said don't panic.
เมย์เมย์เปิดประตูให้เราหน่อย เมย์
How did you lock yourself in?
เมย์เมย์เมย์เป็นอะไรอ่ะเมย์ล็อกประตูทำไม ถ้าเปิดขึ้นมาไม่ได้จะทำยังไงอ่ะ
เมย์เปิดได้อยู่แล้ว นี่รถเมย์นะ
Oh, it's her car.
I was like, it is my
ไปไหน
car.
มา
Did they end up eating anything?
ที่ถูกต้อง ใครที่ทำให้เมย์เจ็บ
I was gonna say, oh my goodness. Oh no, she's gonna, whatever you do, Chloe, don't eat, don't eat the dessert. Oh. What? Oh, come on. Grow up.
What, you don't like fish?
พวกแกได้กลิ่นอะไรไหมๆปะ
But this is Ploy's restaurant. This is not. You're damaging her restaurant. You're not
ใคร
damaging
เท่าไหร่
them.
วะ
I don't see the benefit in this. This is very
Girl.
bad revenge.
อะไรอ่ะทำยังไงเนี่ยไม่โทษอะไรอ่ะ
Okay, well, Ploy seems happy about it. Well, also, Ploy didn't really do anything.
Oh my God, that's bad. You're getting water. That doesn't make any sense to have
ความลับเรากลับ
a water
ไปไหม
sprinkler inside of the
No.
kitchen where
แทน
there's
เดิม
grease.
เช็คอินโรงแรม
Because grease
พรุ่
and
งนี้วันเปิ
water.
ดร้าน
What?
เมย์จะไปยินดีกับพลอย
The grand opening, well, that's delayed because there was a fire. Wait, what's going on? Maybe two wrongs don't make a right sometimes. Huh.
I mean, sometimes they do, but like Ploy didn't do anything this time.
I know, alright.
You're not supposed to have water sprinklers in the kitchen with the grease.
Well, she don't know that. She's just rich, you know. She's not a scientist.
Or a chef. Or like if there's a grease fire, you don't put it out with water.
เมย์เดี๋ยวเมย์ไม่นั่งรอที่โซฟาก่อนนะ
Oh, that hurts my head.
Revenge doesn't have to be correct. It just has to be petty. That's the message here.
I'm thinking about fire safety. OSHA.
God, we know Mary doesn't care about that. Look at her candles.
ไม่อยากให้เราไปที่ร้านแล้วอะ
Oh my god.
แล้วเพื่อนเมย์ก็เกลียดเรากันหมดแล้วด้วย
โกศลเบนไออุ่น พวกเขาเป็นเพื่อนกัน โกศลคือคนที่ทำร้ายแกจริง
แล้วถ้าเพื่อนอุ้มเกลียดเมย์อุ้มจะเกลียดเมย์ไหม
Oh shit, that's what she's worried about. Okay.
มันก็ขึ้นอยู่กับว่าเมย์ทำผิดเรื่องอะไรนะ
Oh fuck.
It's like, that's not the answer I was looking for. I was looking for an objective. Of course not.
I mean, what'd you do? I mean, if you like kill somebody, yeah.
ใครคะ
Batman.
เรามีเรื่องต้องเคลียร์กัน
Why did you ruin my restaurant? I'm sure there's no damage, just water damage. No.
No, that's tons of. Okay, never mind.
Oh, security cameras.
แฟนเมย์ตั้งใจจะเผาร้านพลอย
True.
พลอยพูดอะไรไม่มีหลักฐาน
I have evidence.
เมย์ฟ้องนะ
Oh, I have evidence.
ใช่ฉันทำเองอะ
Yeah.
It's like I did it.
เมย์ก็ควรโดนทำรับหลังบ้างปะ
That's not the same.
But again, Ploy didn't do anything. You're ruining Ploy's restaurant.
ถ้าเมย์เอาเป็นแฟนเมย์มีปัญหาแล้วนะ
เมย์ยอมมีปัญหา ดีกว่ามีเพื่อนสนิทที่ไม่เคยคิดปกป้องเมย์เลย
Never.
พลอยก็รู้นี่ว่าพวกนั้นมันด่าเมย์อะแต่พลอยก็ไม่พูดอะไร แบบนี้พลอยมีตรรกะแบบไหนหรอ
Also, no, I'm at fault here.
โอเคพลอยยอมรับ แต่ที่
I feel like you guys are ignoring the part where you nearly burned down my business. I'm sorry that your little mean girl squabble happened, but my business. Y'all out here burning down people's livelihoods because somebody said something bad about your girlfriend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't do shit. Go burn down their kitchen. My kitchen didn't do shit to your girlfriend today. Ploy was pleasant this entire luncheon. Ploy was fine. Right. The first time this entire series, I'm like, Ploy is lovely. She seems, maybe she's turning over a new leaf. Okay, she's fine. Ploy didn't deserve none of this. I'll die on this hill. That and Y was a dick and Bad Buddy.
I concur. I don't know. I just don't know why May is fighting this battle.
I'm so upset about water sprinklers in a place where you have grease fires.
Where were the fire extinguishers?
Right, you're supposed to be a chemical extinguisher, not grease and water. It's bad.
DC has lost all faith
logic,
in the
maybe
plot. In the writing. This writing has too many holes in it.
No, maybe on the pure simple fact that she had water sprinklers in her kitchen with the oil. Maybe it deserved to burn that. Teach her a lesson.
Maybe it wasn't water. Maybe it was a solution that could, take out grease fire.
Maybe. They'll explain it. I feel it.
Yes, there'll be a flashback where she met the water sprinkler installer in high school, and he was like, "This will do the trick."
ปล่อยไปก็ได้ แต่พลอยยังอยากให้เมย์ไปร้านพรุ่งนี้อยู่นะ พรุ่งนี้
You can come over. Not her.
คนเดียวเท่านั้น
Right.
So that's a cute outfit.
I know. I was thinking that. Like, whoa.
งั้นเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้เราไปส่งเมย์กัน
เมย์จะทำให้ทุกคนเห็นเอง ว่าคนที่เป็นปัญหาไม่ใช่อุ้ม
Just I'm gonna go there and set a fire myself. Clear your name, baby.
เมย์จะทำยังไงอ่ะ
You're not the problem. I was a problem when I was a lawyer. Problem now.
วันนี้คุณอุ้มใส่ชุดเดรสสีทองสายเดี่ยว
เปลี่ย
ค่ะ
น
Okay.
What are we doing? I'm so
คุ
confused.
ณอุ้มกำลังใส่ชุดเดรสกำมะหยี่สีดำค่ะ
Black velvet.
เบสิกมากเลยอ่ะ เปลี่ยน
โอ้เมย์แต่นี่มันชุดที่ห้า
We're doing our little pretty woman like little
เพื่อ
thing.
เมย์ก็อยากทำเพื่ออุ้มบ้างอ่ะ เมย์ไม่ยอมหรอกนะ ใครจะมาดูถูกแฟนของเมย์ไปเอาชุดใหม่มาเลยค่ะ
ได้ค่ะ งั้นเป็นชุดนี้ดีไหมคะ ชุดเดรสสีฟ้าค่ะ
This wedding dress?
ฟ้าอะไรล่ะ
Going to a quinceañera.
ฟ้า
เป็นสีฟ้าสดใส เหมือนฟ้าหลังฝน กระโปรงเป็น
It's so blue it looks white.
ให้ความรู้สึก
We're not doing that again. We're not. Is it blue? Is it
ต้องบรร
white?
ยายแบบนี้สิ ถึงจะถูกไปเปลี่ยนเลยค่ะ
Oh, yes, girl, the euphony.
Yeah.
Ugh.
สนุกอยู่คนเดียวเลยนะเมย์ให้เราแต่งให้เมย์บ้างสิ
ได้สิ เมย์ก็อยากสวยที่สุดในสายตาอุ้มอยู่แล้ว
But only brought dresses in her size.
ได้ สวยแน่นอน
อยากเห็นจัง
เดี๋ยวอีกประมาณ10 นาทีช่างหน้าช่างผมจะมาถึงแล้ว
But her makeup is done. Oh, no, it's for...
เพื่ออุ้ม จะน้อยกว่านี้ได้ยังไงล่ะ
People should be like, I could do the dresses, but hair and makeup.
เดี๋ยวขอออกไปรับสายยายแป๊บนึงนะ
Just sat on the
ยาย
phone.
นี่ชอบขัดจังหวะตลอดเลย มีอะไรว่ามันเลยเร็ว
แกช่วยไปเอาของอุ้มกับแจนที่บ้านคุณพอให้หน่อย ยายนัดกับแจนเอาไว้แล้ว ครอบครัวคุณพอเขาสะดวกวันนี้
ๆ แต่ไอไม่สะดวกนะยาย ตอนนี้ไออยู่โคราชเนี่ย ยายไปกับแจนสิ
ไม่เอาแปลกที่ยายไม่อยากไป แล้วยายก็ต้องไปเฝ้าน้องด้วย แกก็กลับมาให้มันเร็วหน่อยก็แล้วกัน
Oh, she's gonna sing
โค
Pain.
ราชนะไม่ใช่ปากซอย เอางี้ เดี๋ยว ไอหาคนไปเป็นเพื่อนแจนเอง
I wonder what their connection is, Jan and Pain.
เพื่ออุ้มหรือเพื่ออะไรกันแน่
พี่ก็รู้อยู่แล้วนี่ จะถามทำไม
แกคิดว่าแผนนี้จะได้ผลเนาะ
คนอย่างไออุ่น ถึงภายนอกจะดูแข็งๆแต่จริงๆแล้วเขาใจดีมาก
You can be tough and
แค่
kind.
เขารู้ว่าฉันไม่โอเค
It's not contradictory.
เขาก็ไม่ยอมทิ้งฉันไปไหนหรอก
She's soft and squishy on the
ถ้า
inside.
เราได้เป็นของกันและกัน
Then she won't mind that I let
ต่อให้เขาจะรู้
Batman
ความ
off
จริง เขาคงไม่ทิ้งฉันไปไหนอีก
Okay, let's test that theory.
คืนนี้ ฉันจะทำให้ไออุ่นเป็นของฉันให้ได้
คนฉลาดอย่างแกเนี่ยคิดได้แค่นี้เองเหรอ
Did they mirror this scene? Wasn't he just facing the other direction in the wide shot?
ที่บีบบังคับให้ฉันทำได้แค่เนี้ย
Wait, Ton was part of this?
รู้แล้ว ก็ชดใช้
Yes, he was facing the other direction.
I don't see angles. Sorry.
On the wide shot, he's facing that way. And then in this close-up shot, he's facing that way.
Isn't this my stand-in house?
It's the BL house. Again, you know there's only 6 locations in all of Thailand for us to shoot.
Right?
Mr. Paul took over after
ขอบคุณนะที่มาเป็นเพื่อนอะ
I can't remember who lived in this house.
ถึงว่ายายไม่อยากมา มันหรูจนเก่งเหมือนกันเนาะ
มันไม่ได้ดูหรูจนเกรงหรอก แต่มันดู
This is also the Between Us house.
ปกติตอนไปแต่งบ้านให้ลูกค้าเนี่ย บ้านแต่ละบ้านจะมีออร่าตามสีของเจ้าของบ้านอะแต่บ้านหลังนี้ดูมืดทึม
Then why do you keep using it
บ้านชายโสดอะ
for your shows?
มันเห็นเป็นแบบ
Yes, that's what they're next one to have on MDL, like property, and then
กับพ่อนะ
which shows it's been in.
Boom hated Paul? What was going on? Sorry. Sometimes I can't read and listen, and I usually can't read and listen at the same time.
Hey, Paul.
เอารูปไหนดีครับ ผมจะเอามาไว้นอกนอนของเรา
คุณเลือกเลยค่ะ อุ้มยังไงก็ได้
แต่ผมเลือกทุกอย่างแล้วนะ
งั้นก็เลือกเพิ่มอีก1 อย่างสิคะ
Look, she don't want you. I'll marry you, Paul.
ฮัลโหลยายว่าไงจำชื่อละครไม่ได้เหรอ
Well, how did you convince yourself that she loved you in the first place?
Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do
อย่าคิด
with
มาก
it.
นะคะ
What?
ไอ้อุ้มมันแค่มีอินกับการแต่งบ้าน
เขามีอินกับผมมากกว่า
But you married her anyways.
ผมรู้นะว่าคุณรู้
Marrying from love is such a modern day invention, really. Such a modern day Western thing.
ผมรักอุ้มมาก ผมจะทำให้อุ้มรักผมไม่ได้
Yeah, she might grow to love me.
ถ้ารู้ว่าเรื่องจะเป็นแบบเนี้ย ฉันจะบอกพอว่าเขาไม่ควรใช้ช่วงเวลาสุดท้ายกับคนที่ไม่ได้รักเขา
คุณเป็นเพื่อนอุ้มนะ พูดแบบนี้ได้เหรอ
ก็เพราะว่าเป็นเพื่อนเนี่ยแหละ ฉันถึงต้องพูด แล้วฉันก็จะบอกอุ้มแบบนั้นเหมือนกัน
ที่คุณช่วยไออุ่นอะเกี่ยวข้องกับอบอุ้มหรือเปล่า
ฉันแค่อยากไถ่บาปให้เพื่อน
ไทยบาป
เดี๋ยววันหนึ่งคุณก็จะรู้เอง
We understand today?
No.
I don't want another flashback.
That's
Well, I
the way,
got bad news for you. We got 5 episodes left.
right. This is the way stories are told. They tell you stuff
เมย์ไม่มาหร
as
อ
they go along.
ไม่รู้เหมือนกันอะ
นั่นไง การตัดสินใจของเมย์มาละ
Come on, prom, queen and queen.
มีกระต่ายตัวหนึ่ง ถูกทำร้าย
ยินดีด้วยนะพลอย
ขอบคุณนะคะพี่ต้นสาวแวะมา เอ้า เมย์ไม่มาเหรอ ไม่รู้เหมือนกันอะอย่าเซ็งไปเลย ก็ดีแล้วปะมันจะได้ไม่ต้องพาตัวปัญหามา
จริง ถ้าเมย์พาแฟนมานะ
Your dress is ugly.
จะพามาหรือไม่พามา ฉันห้ามไป
Especially with
เมย์
those
ก็ไม่
little
ฟังหรอก
feathers on it.
คนฉลาดอย่างเมย์อะถ้าคิดจะทำอะไร ก็แสดงว่าตัดสินใจดีแล้ว
นั่นไง การตัดสินใจของเมย์มาละ
Matchy couples. Yeah.
Leg, a sheer leg for a lady. An off the shoulder moment.
I do like May's dress better though. I don't know, maybe I'm just not feeling the tool.
It's a lot of tool.
But they do look gorgeous.
They look gorgeous, but it's not like I would be dumbfounded in terms of like, oh wow, this is revenge, or
Yeah, no.
I mean, them being there is like, that's revenge enough. They can come up in like garbage bags. They still get revenge by showing up. Yeah, she's coming with me.
ที่บอกว่าแฟนเมย์จะมาดาวเกรดร้านน่ะดูท่าทางคนในร้านจะไม่เห็นด้วยนะ
oh,
I don't think the guests care.
that's such a basic Devil's versus Prada situation.
และในฝันสำเร็จจนได้
ขอบคุณนะ
Oh no, now she dresses well.
เมย์ก็อยากให้แฟนเมย์สร้างเรื่องอีกก็แล้วกัน
อุ้มมีอะไรอยากบอกทุกคนนี่
พวกคุณปากเสียก็จริง
But I shouldn't have burned down the restaurant.
แต่เมื่อวานฉันก็ทำแรงเกินไป
Oh, good.
ขอโทษนะ
I'm sorry,
รู้
Ploy.
ตัวก็ดี
You two deserve it.
ฉันจะปล่อยเธอไปแล้วกัน
How are you going to wait a
เหมือน
minute?
กัน
It's fine. I'll let it slide,
ค
girl.
งรู้นะว่า
I mean, like, this is not Troy. Like, this is my restaurant that got
เพ
messed
ราะว่า
up.
ตัวเองเป็นทนายเลยคิดจะขู่กันเหรอ
พอเหอะ อย่าให้มันมีเรื่องในวันเปิดร้านฉันเลย ผิดก็ยอมรับผิดดิหรือจะให้ฉันเชิญออก
นี่แกเข้าข้างเมย์เหรอ
ฉันเลือกข้างความถูกต้อง ถึงตาพวกแกเลือกข้างแล้ว
ได้ เห็นแกงานเปิดร้านของแกพวกฉันขอโทษ
Does the other one not have a voice?
เห็นก็
I mean,
จอยดินเนอร์ได้เลยค่ะ
That's me. I got away with not apologizing. Oh, thank God. Nice. She's the real winner of this episode.
จบง่ายกว่าที่คิดฮะ
จะไม่ง่ายได้ไง ก็ลูกความของเมย์เป็นลูกค้าของสามีฟรังก์
Who's that?
ส่วนพ่อเมย์ก็เป็นเจ้านายของพ่อแอน ถ้าไม่ยอมจบ พวกนั้นก็ต้องยอมรับผลกระทบ
That's why they hate you, because
ไม่ยอม
what?
เสียเลือดตัวเอง
Yeah, you were threatening them. Oh my God.
ที่มาขอโทษเนี่ย
I don't know if May was in the right, to be honest.
เนี่ยแหละเมทาวี นักเรียนที่
I mean, I don't know if there's a right in this group.
Right. I mean,
It's just all shades of gray.
I'm like, okay.
Obviously, they were bad-mouthing you because you have power over them.
Too bad.
You're looking down on them because your father is their boss. Like,
อุ้ม เป็นอะไรหรือเปล่า ยังไม่ถนัดอีกเหรอ
เราไม่ค่อยได้ใส่อะ
ไม่เป็นไรนะ เดี๋ยวเมย์เป็นคนประคอง ส่วนอุ้มเป็นคนนำทาง ทีนี้เราขาดกันไม่ได้แล้วนะ
I know I have like sneakers on underneath that dress. She had a sensible flat on underneath that.
Me. Anytime I'm in drag and it is a full length something you can't see the feet, you best your ass. I got me a nice sensible Converse on.
She got them kitten heels on.
ทุกคน พอดีพลอยไม่รู้ว่าทำไมไฟดับอ่ะ เดี๋ยวทุกคนรอในห้องก่อนนะคะ ขอโทษด้วยค่ะ
Who is crying? When
a
did a child
baby.
get here?
A baby is here.
เอางี้แล้วกันนะครับทุกคนเดี๋ยวตาม
Oh, the
เข้าไปข้าง
kids.
ใน
The
ดีกว่า
kids are
นะครับ
scared.
เชิญครับทุกคน เชิญครับ เป็นไงบ้างพลอย
ช่างบอกว่าฟิลขาด อาจจะพอใช้ไฟมากไป ต้องซ่อมอีกสักพักอ่ะพลอยทำไงดีอ่ะพี่
Can't you just flip the switch?
ใจเย็นๆนะพลอย
Flip the...
พี่ว่าแขกทุกคนต้องเข้าใจอ่ะ
If it's a breaker, then you can switch it. But if it's an actual fuse box,
Ah.
you have to change the fuse.
Thank you, science major TC. That really...
It's
พลอยไม่อยาก
not even what?
โทษนะครับ
I have the fuse thing on it, but you just flip it. So that's what happens in my house.
There's a difference between there's a breaker, and that's a breaker box. But if there's a fuse box, then there's actual fuses in there that like break, and you have to put in another fuse.
Where were you when they were installing these water sprinklers?
ซ่อมร้านนะครับผมให้คนออกไปซื้อฟิวนะครับประมาณอีก30 นาทีครับ
Right. So it's a fuse box.
Then why wouldn't you just do a breaker? Because you can just flip the breaker switch.
ไปคุยกับแขกกัน
For the same reason they have like sprinklers. You're like, why did they do this? This is a horribly designed restaurant.
All this money, yeah. Oh my god. If this was really your dream, you put more thought into it, wouldn't you, Ploy?
สงสารพลอยเอาจริง
Instead, you're just trying to win over May.
นั่นน่ะสิ นี่ถ้าไฟไม่มาในเร็วๆนี้นะ ทุกคนต้องกลับก่อนแน่เลย
This would be a great time to have May's 800 candles.
เมย์โอเคไหม
เมย์โอเคมาก ไม่มีใครชินกับความมืดได้เท่าเมย์แล้วแหละ เมย์ขอเปลี่ยนคำตอบ เมย์ไม่โอเค เมย์ไม่โอเคที่เมย์ช่วยอะไรพลอยไม่ได้เลย
Any chance you know how to fix a fuse?
You have to get the replacement fuse. That's what Daisy just said. And the mechanic.
I know, but any chance she knows how to do it quickly?
เรามาเปลี่ยนความมืดกัน
กาลครั้งหนึ่งนานมาแล้ว มีกระต่ายตัวหนึ่ง ถูกทำร้าย
Well, how did you make that rabbit so quickly?
ต้องตกอยู่ในความมืดมิด
Just have rabbit
ต้องใช้ชีวิต
stencils
อยู่
laying
กับความ
around,
หวาด
okay?
กลัว
Doesn't anyone? Everyone?
I always keep a rabbit in my dress just in case.
เจ้ากระต่าย ก็ได้ไปพบกับหมาป่า
That can mean
ดุร้าย
two things.
Right.
What does it mean? I don't know what it means.
เจ้ากระต่ายกลัวมาก เจ้ากระต่ายก็เลยวิ่งหนีช่วยด้วยช่วยด้วยช่วยด้วย
เดี๋ยวก่อนเดี๋ยวก่อนเดี๋ยวก่อน
เจ้ากระต่าย หนีไปเจอกับเหยี่ยว ตัวโต
This rabbit cannot catch a break.
ยุงกระต่ายยุงกระต่าย
เธอเป็นใคร
นกเหยี่ยวพยายามจะฉกกินกระต่าย เฮ้ยมาให้กินซะดีๆ มาให้กินซะดีๆ แต่ทันใดนั้น หมาป่าก็มาช่วยเจ้ากระต่ายไว้
Wow, maybe the poor girl isn't so bad. I'm turning a new leaf.
But the wolf wants to eat the rabbit. That's why it's saving the rabbit from the hawk. I'm very invested in the story. I'm trying to figure out what the message is.
เจ้ากระต่าย ก็ได้เรียนรู้ว่า หมาป่าไม่ได้เข้ามาทำร้าย
No, but the wolf wants to eat the
เข้ามาเพ
rabbit.
ราะความรัก
It doesn't love the rabbit.
เจ้ากระต่ายตัดสินใจเปิดใจ
That's its way of showing love. I want to eat things when I love them
คร
too.
องรักกันอย่างมีความ
Pod, how you doing? Nom nom.
ขอบคุณนะขอบคุณนะใจดีจังเลยใจดีจังเลย
Do these children not have access to the Natural Planet documentaries, whatever they're called?
Yay, but the lights are still out.
It took half an hour to tell that story.
Well, they had to make time to cut out the rabbits.
Oh, that's true. Can we eat at the restaurant? Like, I want to try the food.
This restaurant doesn't serve food. Sorry.
The only thing we do serving here is looks.
แฟนเมย์คนนี้มันทำให้เราได้เห็นด้านที่สว่างที่สุดของเมย์จริงๆอุ้มทำให้เมย์รู้สึกเหมือนกลับมาตามองเห็นอีกครั้งนะอุ้มเป็นรักแรกของเมย์นะเรารักเมย์นะ
Also, I have a twin sister.
That's true, and you shouldn't do that before you come confess. So they should come clean this episode.
ฉันฝันร้ายทั้งชีวิตแน่
ไม่ต้องคิดมากไม่เป็นไรจริง
But it's not a big deal if the power goes out.
ขอโทษที่คิดว่าคุณเป็นตัวปัญหาด้วยนะ
ๆตอนนั้นฉันก็ทำผิดจริงๆแหละ ดีที่เมย์ดึงสติไว้ให้มาขอโทษคุณ แต่ก็นะ ฉันจะทำอะไรได้ล่ะ
Not burn down the restaurant? Oh.
โอ๊ย ตอนนั้นฉันแค่เฮิร์ตเรื่องแฟนเก่า แล้วเมย์ก็ไม่มีใคร ฉันก็เลยลองขอเมย์คบ เราได้กันว่าแฟนแต่จริงๆแล้วก็เป็นแค่เพื่อนกันมาตลอดนั่นแหละ
So why have you been such a raging something else this entire series?
She was a transitional relationship.
สวย สง่างาม แล้วก็กล้าหาญ
Does everybody know that I'm Ayun?
เมย์ทำให้ฉันและทุกคนเห็นแล้ว ว่าคุณคือคนที่เมย์รักจริง
Oh no, she's still no. This is her official first love. Okay. That chandelier is like pomegranate seeds. Delicious.
I like the mosaic in the back.
But I'm gonna compliment her necklace. There. Now we all did it.
Can we have a reflection moment here?
Like Derek Zoolander. Who am I?
Well, no, I was thinking Mulan.
ๆ รักแรกของเมย์ สวย สง่างาม แล้วก็กล้าหาญ
She was complimenting you.
No, it's not. Okay. All right. But it was you.
She still thinks she's
talking
been
about you.
okay. Yes. Okay.
But she doesn't understand that she is beautiful and graceful and stuff like that because she sees herself as like the way that her grandma in society has told her she is rough
มี
and
พวก
tough.
เทียนหอมมาด้วยเหรอ ก็ที่บ้านเมย์มีแต่เทียนหอม เราก็เลยถามหมอต้น หมอบอกว่านอกจากจะทำให้เมย์ผ่อนคลาย
They even addressed their candle situation. Oh my god.
ก็ช่วยบอกทิศทางได้
Now we're the bad guys for pointing it out.
You're definitely a bad guy.
พุ่งทำให้เมย์รู้สึกเหมือนกลับมาตามองเห็นอีกครั้ง
Like we could get like jar candles or something, contain the flame. Like all these just open candles all over the place make me nervous.
เราต้องขอบคุณเมย์ เราไม่เคยทำอะไรแบบนี้มาก่อนเลยนะ
The May's gonna confess, right? Someone's gonna confess.
I don't know. May said she was going to.
พุ่มของเมย์ต้องแบบนี้ สวย เก่ง แล้วก็กล้าหาญ
Because you picked up my books in high school. Yes.
I have a twin.
She can't think about saying that because the neck thing, like she done, she over with, she can't think. There's the behind the ear thing and then the neck thing is it's the button to shut off all your brain thought.
เรารักเมย์นะ
So does my
เม
twin.
ย์ก็รัก
Oh, she was about to say,
Let's see, think of how much better it would be once you know that she likes you. And you're not just sleeping with your sister's girlfriend. Think of how good that would be.
She going for it.
Please don't knock over the candles. Why is there a floodlight?
See, it's not just gay men who always get busy in bathrooms.
Women can do it too.
It's, you know why? Because the lighting in bathrooms are just so fabulous.
บอกเราได้ไหมอ่ะ ทำไมเมย์ถึงรักเรา
Well, this one time in high school,
อุ้มเป็นรักแรกของเมย์นะเมย์รักอุ้มแต่ครั้งแรกที่เจอ
but that was
No violins.
I mean, May, you said you were going to tell her tonight, right? So
Did.
เราขอโทษนะเมย์เราขอไปข้างนอกกันนะ
Okay, but don't leave me alone on this counter with all these candles.
Hey, Grandma.
เปิดไฟทิ้งเอาไปอีกแล้ว
For 2 days?
สอนไม่จำนะ
Like
เองไฟ
like a
เปิด
grandma
ยังไง
Mm-hmm.
มันกลัวการไฟฟ้าจะจนหรือยังไงกันเนี่ย
That being said, I'm turning into an old woman.
ดูเสียบคาไว้หมดทุกอันทีนะ
Exactly.
Oh?
เฮ้ย
What is... She's...
ปิด
What's...
ยังไงอะเนี่ย
What did she find out? That she's writing a thesis on the evils of homosexuality and Christianity? Oh, fuck.
Oh, Grandma, no.
แต่ไอ้ไม่สะดวกนะยาย ตอนนี้ไอ้อยู่โคราชเนี่ย
Oh, is Grandma gonna be the one to out? This is a plot twist I did not expect. Or is Grandma gonna die from the shock?
Why are you trying to kill her?
I've been gunning for her since episode 2 or 3. She should be on my list.
มาเมาอะไรตรงนี้เนี่ย เดี๋ยวก็มีเรื่องหรอก
ก็มาดิกับใครก็ไม่กลัวหรอก แต่คนในใจอะไปสู้ไงวะ
ไปโดนตัวไหนมาเนี่ยเอาเฮ้ย เราจะไปไหนเนี่ย
จะไปวัดกับมันไง ขอทำแมชชีนหน่อยแต่ย้อนเวลากลับไปเจอเมย์ก่อนมัน
But also, Grandma must be so confused because, like, why would
เฮ้ย เป็นไร
Boom
เนี่ย
be out there? Like,
Right.
what reason would she have to be there even if she was awake? Like, why would we think that's her?
เกิดอะไรขึ้นน่ะไหนบอกว่าจะทำให้ไออุ่นเป็นของแกไง
เหมือนไอ้อุ่นจะเข้าใจฉันผิดอะรีบพากลับมาหาฉันหน่อย
Why did I bring
พาก
this?
ลับง่ายมากเลยดิ
Right.
Yeah, she's wasted in a full gown that weighs like 40 extra pounds because all this tulle. You want me?
You're heavier than you look. They always are. God, she's like a sack of potatoes. Yeah, they're.
It's all the candles.
Oh, eight.
It's fine. Todd's a doctor. Todd's a doctor. A gay doctor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has no interest in this.
She's like, I'm a doctor. Yeah, but this is my woman. This is my woman. You go look at your other
And also,
women.
she's not naked yet.
พี่จะเห็นกี่คนก็เรื่องของพี่ แต่พี่ห้ามเห็นผู้หญิงของฉัน
Yes, yes. That's what I
จะ
said.
ปวด มีอะไรโทรมาแล้วกัน
Okay.
มาเห็นตัว
White towels.
Yup,
Yes.
come on, Thai sponge bath.
ตายแล้ว
Well, now I can't tell her the truth. She's drunk and passed out. Unless she's not, and I can just say it to her.
But we gonna leave her in this dress? And then you gonna put covers over her?
No, May, what are we doing? What are we doing?
They double as pajamas. What are you talking about?
No, outside clothes in the bed? No.
Talking in your sleep will get you.
That's why I sleep at home.
Gonna say.
That and nobody wants me.
And you also have nothing to hide, right?
Not as long as nobody sleeps with me.
Right. I'm alone. I'm not hiding anything from anyone.
แล้วเมย์ก็รู้ ว่าไอรักเมย์แต่รักมากพอที่จะให้อภัยเมย์ได้ไหม ถ้าไอรู้ว่าเมย์คือคนที่ทำไว้คนที่ไอรักตาย
Wait, I thought Ben wasn't dead.
Does May have a twin too?
I mean, Ben's not dead. Maybe she loved Paul?
Does Eun love Paul?
Maybe. I mean, she was straight before this.
Oh, she's crying in her sleep. So she's not really asleep. I love that way that shot was like focused.
I mean, she's probably crying because she's hot in this damn dress. She had the nerve to put covers on top of her.
Right? I don't know.
Oh wait, so May blames herself for Paul's death, and she
Maybe. I'm just guessing Paul because that's the only person I know who's dead.
And right, and she wasn't the cause of Ben's accident. She just defended the guy.
ความรู้สึกบางอย่างที่เมย์พูดไม่ได้อุ้มรู้สึกไหม
เดี๋ยวการมองเห็นของแกเนี่ยก็จะค่อยๆดีขึ้น
อุ้มรักเมย์นะ
I don't need that.
เขาไม่ได้รักกูเขารักไอ้อุ้ม
เมย์เจอรักแรกของเมย์ที่ท้องฟ้าจำลอง
ก็ตอนนั้นมึงชอบกวนตีนเอาเสื้ออุ้มมาใส่ประจำเลยอะ
Oh, okay, so May was bullied and then she saved her from being bullied. Classic. Okay, yep. Episode 7 of Pluto. I do like the stakes and the tension. I feel like in a lot of BLs, sometimes the miscommunication or things that aren't being said don't feel high stake or like that dramatic, but here it feels very like legitimate that May's concern about her involvement with whatever she did is quite severe enough to kind of doubt whether Un would forgive her, and I think that tension feels justified and feels valid, and you can kind of acknowledge and empathize with the pain involved in that. It's a lot that May must feel responsible for. I'm glad that, you know, also that they didn't go all the way before the secrets were out. I feel like we have to draw some sort of morality here. I am on the fence about a few things. I'm on the fence about May knowing about Un in high school. I mean, I think that's nice and cute, and it gives a good reason for her love. Like, love at first sight is a bit flimsy, but she defended her, blah, 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 all that stuff. And shows she knows that she's brave and competent and all that stuff. It gives a good reason. But at the same time, this whole, like, first love, purity, like, you know, I loved you before everybody, before I loved you since high school, all that kind of stuff. It just seems verging on cliche, but that's a small thing because everything else isn't cliche. I just think like the whole thing with Un being insecure about being Boom and thinking that May's in love with Boom when May was in love with Un all along. I feel like with insecurities, that's something for the person to work on, not for external factors to validate, you know, that May was in love with you all the time instead, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like Un should just find that confidence somehow regardless. The other thing I'm not sure about is, I think the power dynamic between May and her friends, like, obviously the friends are in the wrong because of their ableism, but if the ableism was removed out of that situation, the power dynamic that May has over her friends, I can see why they would hold some sort of antagonism towards her. Like, she's like, I have this power over you, my dad's is your dad's boss. Like, that sort of relationship and that kind of ego and that authority that she would have over them, if she's putting it in their faces, but as a result, she's like saying, they would not mess with me, I can make them apologize because I have these connections. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that we're validating Um's worth based on the value systems that everybody has, which is wealth and glamour. And I just feel like it's a mixed message to be saying is worthy of May's love and has value as a person, yet we have to do this whole makeover to kind of play at their level and to kind of go, hey, you know, just because we put a dress on and just because we can dress well, it means that we're cooler or we're more powerful and rich than you by proxy of status. So I just think some of those messages from me don't gel well with what I would consider, I don't know, like, I just think rubbing riches in their faces with more riches isn't like the go-to. It should kind of be like a disassociation from, oh, you have money, okay, that's not important in our relationship. So I look forward to seeing how the complexities of May's guilt play into everything and how forgiveness will come into this as well. And the side couple, I don't know how relevant they will be.
Side couple, I'm afraid is going to get the Wanda Good Day treatment. We'll see them together in episode 11 or 12, and that's great.
Justice for Drake.
Justice for Drake. Oh,
but Ben was Drake's boyfriend in the end, right?
Yeah, people point that out, and I'm like, that was such a small, like, minute role. I don't count that because I don't even remember his face. Yeah, I don't count that. Like, my focus still is like, I want to know more about Pod's character. Only reason I'm so hung up on Pod is because, like, his name is in the opening credits. And, like, if his name, like, if he weren't supposed to be something more important, I feel like we just would put his name in the opening credits of every, like, we could do, like, for the episode featuring Pod or something. But, like, since he's in the opening credits for every single episode, I'm like, he's got to be doing something, right? I mean, we discovered he's Batman. So, like, he got to be doing something at some point, so I would like to explore that at some point, maybe. Awake Twin, because I don't remember which one is which. I'm glad that she finally, in the midst of their throes of passion, she finally came to senses. It was like, okay, I gotta pump the brakes on this. I was hoping that she would come to that a little sooner, because again, like, I understand May knows everything. And I understand that May likes her for her and this, that, the other. But we've not made this clear to anybody. So as far as Awake Twin is concerned, she is still lying to this person that she's claiming to love. And then May is out here lying. So it's like, I just need someone just to say, hey, I know that you are not your twin. I know that you are someone else. Or, hey, I am not my twin. Just so that I can confidently proceed with them doing all the things. Like, if they want to just, like, start going at it in the bathroom again, fabulous. It was a beautifully shot scene. It looked like it was going to be a wonderful session. Like, it was about to be an Herbal Essences commercial up in there. Like, it looked fabulous. It was going to be away. Yes, it was going to be beautiful. But, like, I couldn't hop on board with it because I'm like, imagine how much more beautiful it would be knowing that she likes you for you. Because, like, if this were me, if I were in that instance, if I had gone through with it, all I would have in my head is, oh my God, I just slept with my sister's girlfriend. Oh my God, I just slept with my sister's. That's all that would be going through my head once the smoke cleared. So I'm glad she pumped the brakes. But still, I just need them to have a conversation. I just need them to. They told me last episode that we were going to have the conversation this episode, and I said last episode something's going to come up and it's going to get in the way of us having the conversation this episode, and something came up and got in the way of us having the conversation this episode, and I'm getting to that point where I'm like, for the love of God, we're dancing around the secret for too long. Please, just someone say the secret. Say the secret.
Right. Grammy's going to expose them. That's drama.
Maybe. Although there's not much to expose because everyone already knows everything. We just need to tell each other that we know the things. And it's like, okay, that'd be great. So, like, if this had happened a couple episodes back before we found out that May knew everything, then I would think, yes, Grandma's about to drop the bomb. She's going to spill the secret. It's going to be everything's going to explode. It's going to be amazing. But, like, now it's like those stakes don't feel as high for me, at least like the reveal that I know that you're May. All the other stuff attached to it, like, hey, I defended Batman who ran over your friend and your friend blinded me and now someone else is dead because of me. Like, all of that, yeah, lots of stakes there. That's a complicated mess of stuff. But the whole you're not your twin thing, like, those stakes don't feel very high to me. So I'm like, can we just stop dancing around and just say it? Someone say it, please and thank you. Poor Paul. He entered this loveless marriage with somebody who don't want him, and now he dead. Like, poor Paul. He was a fine man. Like, that's fineness that went to waste. Like, girl. Like, I feel so bad for him.
I'm sure Paul did something bad. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a reason that he died.
I don't know. Like, I was hypothesizing in episode 2, he probably did it. He probably not dead. He's off on an island somewhere, just like, yep. I'm, he did it. He wanted out of this loveless marriage. I don't know. I stand by everything I said in that restaurant. Ploy did absolutely nothing wrong this episode. Ploy was fine. She was a delight. She was a joy. She was a revelation. She was a ray of sunshine. And we just came up here and tried to burn down her entire source of income. I'm like, Ploy did nothing. stank heifers over here who don't know how to apologize. They did stuff. And apparently they accept apologies on behalf of Ploy. So there's that. So now everyone sees that Awake Twin is a good person because she can tell stories in the dark to children. And that was all they really needed to see to be like, man, she's great. I like her now. I'm no longer an evil antagonist towards her. So that was nicely wrapped up, I guess.
I mean, have you dealt with kids? You have to have an amount of patience and understanding and entertaining. And it's people who can do that, they're okay in my book.
Yeah, but like I know lots of people who are great with kids and I still don't like them. Like you being great with kids is not going to make me automatically like, damn, okay, I won't be mean to you anymore. All of our troubles are water under the bridge now. We're good now. Like, no, I still hate you as much as I hated you 5 minutes ago. You're just good at telling stories in the dark. Great, I'm happy for you.
It wasn't even a good story.
It wasn't even a good story.
Why did the book fall in love with the
children?
Those illustrations were shit. Like.
Nothing is good, but children love them. All the stuff that kids like is actually like not good.
The story was obviously like a stand-in for May and Eun's relationship, right? Because May is the wolf.
Yeah, but there's this hawk. There's this wolf or this hawk that just kept.
Who's the hawk? Hawk?
I don't know. Maybe there wasn't a hawk. I thought there was a hawk.
No, there was a hawk, but maybe it represents.
There was a hawk. Okay. But yeah, I enjoy the things. I know. It sounds like every week, Topher, why are you complaining about everything? I'm not. This is just how I watch things. I enjoy this series. I would like to see Gay Doctor do Gay Doctor things. Beautiful gowns. I enjoyed the gowns.
DC, what did you think of this episode?
I think for an expensive restaurant, it was
okay.
horribly. I mean, just basic electrical and also OSHA. It's not OSHA compliant. Maybe it should have been brought down just for that alone. It would have probably been brought down because of all that. No.
Also, you're saying Eun did them a favor by showing the flaws in there.
Yeah.
Fire safety.
Like, what if they opened the restaurant and then there was a grease fire and then, we're having that.
And the power went out.
Right. I think one of the biggest things that could come from the grandma finding out the messages on the computer is not in as much as I being but in a gay relationship. Because remember, she doesn't think that either one of her grandchildren are lesbians. Like, well, I just found out. She just had her queer awakening. And then also was like, that was a secret. So I think there's more, there could be something more hanging on that aspect, because it's like, hey, why are you hanging out there with your girlfriend? She's just bringing her a girlfriend, a secret relationship. Like, it's like grandma is now getting caught up with everything that people found out in like the second episode. So it's like, it's also, she had the other relationship and she had all this other kind of stuff that she was leading. Her good granddaughter was leading a secret life, unbeknownst to her. And then she must be still thinking, okay, what was wrong with me that you were keeping secrets from me? So there's that whole angle that could happen. I'm glad grandma was complaining about them lights being on, because I'm glad that there is consequences for not having your phone charged. Like, there are consequences. I always see them in these series. Phones never plugged in. Going to sleep, phone not plugged in. Inside the house, not plugged in. So I'm glad there's consequences for that.
Oh, but that was the start of my stand-in, right? When he picked up the phone and Ming was calling him, and then his phone ran out of battery.
Yeah. That was the only good thing about that. But we're talking about GLs today, not POs.
I mean, it gave us Detective Dick Dashery and his Animal Investigation Squad. What do you mean?
Yes, I do remember.
I really feel that May was going to tell she was in love with and that was especially in the subtitles anyway. It was like, I love you too, and then and trailed off. And I think that was going to be, I think at this point, I is really self-inflicted wounds. It is all her own doing at this point, and she's hurting herself. Like, if she just like backed off a little bit and just let it rest, and like when you're cooking, you just like let it simmer a little bit. Don't do a little bit of everything, and you're getting up on everything, because she's all of a sudden thinking, okay, you know what? It's not me. And she's overthinking. And even May afterwards, she was like, oh my goodness, she misunderstood me. That is not what I meant. That's the whole thing about self-esteem. It's esteem for yourself. You can't do anything. Like, nobody else can do anything, and it's all up to her. I started off saying I wanted to know about the side couple and see what they're doing. They did that little story. It was there. I'm like, okay.
I feel like there needs to be like a Bechdel test equivalent for side characters. Like, can you be a side character without talking about the main characters? Yeah,
they usually have spin-offs, and then the spin-offs aren't the best between us. And
that's a lovely house, you know?
As far as the friends and stuff like that getting upset and all that kind of stuff, I'm just like, whatever. Because they even said that they're friends with May because she's a lawyer and they'll help her out later on. I think May was not holding that over their head the whole time. It wasn't obligatory that they had the relationship. It's just that they entered in the relationship with their own free will. It's just May just like, you know what? I wasn't a B before, but I can be a B with this, and this. As far as May thinking that she's cocky, sometimes when you are just doing your own thing and mind your own business and being the best that you can be, people will like think you're being cocky and stuff like that when you're just like trying to do what you're trying to do. Basically, they a bunch of haters. So, and she was just doing what she was doing. I don't know why she kind of got mad at Ploy for not sticking up with her behind her back, because they all just a bunch of so yeah, I just see it as they're all like sharks swimming together. So it's not like, oh yeah, this one person's good and this one, it's just like it's all chum in the water. They're all sharks and they're all just, that's that side of town and that's what they do. Like everybody on the rich side is like kind of bitchy towards each other, and I'm just like, it's all equal. It's a part of the rules of the game.
At the same time, that reminds me, I didn't like when May was like, so-and-so, you're just a housewife. Like, I just don't think that's a fair thing to say to someone. I know she was bragging about being married to a rich man, etc. And, you know, that can get kind of annoying if you're flaunting your wealth or your privilege or whatever. But I just didn't seem nice that she was kind of like, you don't have any skills in your life other than being married to a man. Like, I feel like that's
fact.
That's right. She was saying, she was like, okay, you are a housewife.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I didn't take it as she was saying there was anything wrong with being a housewife. I think the way I took it was more, she was saying it's probably a better idea to enter into a situation having your own versus depending solely on your husband. Because the people I have seen, most of my clients, have been housewives depending on their husband. So that is why I'm happy to stand on my own 2 feet as this successful lawyer. I have my own, and I'm not depending on someone else when I come into this relationship, because it seemed that friend seemed very like, I don't have to do anything because I have a rich man to take care of me. And if someone were doing that in my face, I'd be like, what happens when that rich man finds a younger model? Or like, to me, it felt more of like a make sure you have something in your own back pocket before you depend solely on this person over here, because this person over here may not always want to take care of you the rest of your life. Baby girl.
And she was saying from her experience with her clients, those same women who were only depending on have something like, I don't know, just especially when I'm growing up and stuff like that, the older people will always be like, oh, you want to chase your dream, chase your dream. Also, make sure you have the education or a degree to fall back on. So always have something to fall back on. Mm-hmm. So you can always, you're always taken care of. You have a plan A, but have a plan B, C, D, E, F, So don't put all your eggs in one basket.
No, those are good points. I get that interpretation as well. So maybe it was the tone or whatever.
More officer. Where's the officer? Where's the officer?
No, where's Kim at?
Kim wasn't even. She
was just off investigating stuff.
She was just crying in a sea of Indian rubber plants, I think. So thanks everyone for watching our episode 7 reaction of Pluto, and please let us know your thoughts and opinions. Thank you for your support, and we shall see you next week for episode 8. Bye, take care.
Bye.